It's me. Good morning. How y'all doing? Got my Parker wagon. These are full of corn. Actually, this Parker, that Parker, those two Umberfirth or Unberfirth or Hooverfirth wagons are full. And what I have to do is back this bad boy up and get it into position. The thing that I dislike about these wagons, these two Parker wagons, is the fact that they are put on the chassis backwards. And the one thing I dislike about these wagons is they don't steer very nice in reverse. They're not the worst in the world, but like I said earlier, the damn wagons are on the chassis backwards. So when they're on the chassis backwards, it's kind of difficult to get them where you want them. Although, I'm really good at backing things up. Most of these guys don't know how to back things up as well as what I do, just because they're young and inexperienced. Now, when I was a kid, backing something up always involved a two-wheel drive tractor, because we didn't have front-wheel assist tractors. We just didn't. So, we have to back them up before we put them forward. And it's just easier to back it into the building than it is to back it up to the hopper. Now, that is the hood to the Krone baler that Cody trashed out. It was his baler, so not really too much my problem. I guess I could have got just a little bit closer. These things are terrible for opening up. Did you know that? Okay. So we take these pieces of plastic, you were probably saying, why don't you clean up your junk about? And you go like so. This is an old sprayer tank that I had, or whatever you want to call it. See if I can do it this way. I don't know. How about this? I put you all down and you can watch me. There. Alright? Just love going here. Check my propane level. I had a little bit of a debacle yesterday with a propane guy, but I think we'll be okay for now. We're at 75%. 75% should be 0% that I had yesterday. This bin is almost full. I still have 75 acres to go, or more. 75, 80 acres to go. 80 acres to go? 75, 80 acres to go. 80 acres, let's see, 25? I want to teach you all a little bit of a trick. You ever get your black RTV or any kind of silicone sealant? You buy it, you open it up, you use a little dollop of it, you know, whether you're fixing sealing up a valve cover or something like that. You only just use a little tiny little bit of it. Then you put the cap on, and the next time you go to get it, Son of a bitch is hard. You can't get it to come out because it's hard, and then you have to go and cut it. Well, I'm going to show you a little trick here. Ready for this one? Air is what cures this, oxygen or whatever, but it being exposed to air. And if you let air go back down into your tube, then you have got to, then it's gonna get hard. Hold on a second, I got somebody. Well, it was just a phone call of bad news. Property owner that I've known my great-grandparents. My grandparents knew their grandparents, and he passed away last night. So sad day, sad day. Anyway, back to the RTV cement. What you do before you seal this bad boy back up again is actually put a little bit of pressure on it until you see a little bit of RTV come out of there, and then you go ahead and you seal it as tight as it'll go before it strips out the cap. Then the next time you go to take it off, it's going to be a little more difficult to get the sucker off of there, but it'll flow like new. So there you go. That's how you keep those things from getting. looking at this light here. I've choked the dryer with my combine. I'm surprised. I thought that I would be lagging behind them, that they would be constantly shutting the dryer off. But we're running 20%, 18-19% right now is what's coming off the field. 20-21% is what's going through the dryer right now. The first field that I did over there on that at 21% came in at 308 bushel. The corn that I took off yesterday was 24%, 287 bushels to the acre averaged on that. So what I'm into right now, and because I don't have the fancy yield monitors, I gotta wait until I'm finished. That's 18-19% in that range right now. That's looking like it's a consistent 300 bushel to the acre field. Unbelievable. I couldn't be more happy. I mean, I did that yield check in a month or so ago, and it was grossly under what's coming through the combine. I mean, it really is. So anyway, I just figured I'd throw that out there, that if you're wondering what my yields are, they're in the upper 200s. The home farm, I was very pleased with what I got over at the home farm, which was 220 bushels average, over 220 plus or minus, you know, I say plus or minus, plus. It was 220 plus. I left some acreage out, or I added acreage in to whatever. It was 220, a solid 220 bushels at the what was that running? 17-18%. So that was really good. This over here at the pouch land, that is running it's running hard. I mean, it's running high. So anyways, I'm pretty pleased. My bin is almost full. If I can get this dryer, I got some 24% that's going through here that I picked yesterday morning. That will go through once I get that through the dryer, life will speed up and they'll be able to catch up to me. But yeah, I'm hoping that the dryer or the 23,000 bushel grain bin, which is probably 22,000 bushels now. Oh, and the test weight is 57, 58 pounds, depending on where I'm at. What I'm picking now is a heavier, denser corn. I'm expecting that to be 58, 59. But last night we were running 57, 58. That's where the two tests that I got. 57 point something. So 57, 58 pound per bushel. So that's a plus as well. So this 23,000 bushel bin will be full this afternoon. And that's no joke. I'm full, and I've sold, what do I got out of here? 4,000 bushels out of here right now. And I sold 7,000 bushels. The highest I got on that 7,000 bushels was 444. Picked up, the lowest was 405. I was pleased with that. 332 was what I sold 4 loads at. Now 336 I sold 4 loads at, 1 load 444. I'm gonna wait until Monday, and then I'm gonna bang out a few more loads, because, you know, tomorrow is gonna be raining. Anyway, there you go. See the road? That is a substrate over application right there. That's what that is. Too much of a good thing ain't always a good thing. You can see what was coming in the bin. Come on, bitch. Plastic, right? in there. I think. No, there's not. Oh, yes, there is. Hell, I don't know. I think it's all just so incredibly tangled up in there. It's funny, I got 2 rows over there that look pretty shitty. But in there, ears are dancing in there, aren't they?